setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Eagles offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Eagles are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Mooney. Got him downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. The pull and throw off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Firing to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Oh, he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. To the air, it's Lacey. Caught in the backfield, it's Poole. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch. It's Harrington. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Eastern Michigan going fast. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
And now this offense will take the field again. The give to the single back.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Looking downfield, it's Lacy. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's caught. It's Walker.
But I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. There he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back to pass, it's Lacy. Looking to the end zone. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state. but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Old Dominion. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the tailback. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. To throw, it's Mooney. Finds the tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it inside the 30. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell. He sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it. Perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. Fielded in the end zone, it's Farrell. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Eastern Michigan going fast. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to throw, it's Mooney. Pressure coming. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Trying play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Poole. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He'll do it himself. On the move at the 30. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Grab near the sticks. It's Boyd. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. With the run on first and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. To the air, it's Lacy. Flips it out on the screen. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll give it to the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
Second down coming up.
He'll try it again. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Dropping back, it's Lacy. Got his man down the middle.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Snagged in the middle. It's Poole. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
Caught near the sticks. It's Boyd. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Bringing it out. And the returner is stopped. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way.
Breaks into the open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Dropping back, it's Mooney. Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself, and he'll be brought down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on second down from the 13. Back to pass. Flips it out in the flat. Spins away from the defender. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Kick is in the air. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Off the RPO, complete. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Bryant. Nowhere for him to run again, and now 4th down is going to be a tough one. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield. Turning it on. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Dropping back, it's Mooney. Quickly complete. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off play action. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Walker. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And that is another 1st down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Short gain on the play before he slides. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Give to the running back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
From the gun, running back gets the give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Eastern Michigan going fast.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
To the air, it's Mooney. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Catch in the middle, it's Harrington. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Poole. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's complete to the left. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Offense working from the pistol. Looking to throw, it's Lacey. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. there on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown.
But man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Toledo is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 18 over Utah State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They keep it on the ground to open the third. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Mooney. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Give to the fullback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. It doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll go to the ground. Runs through a tackle.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
To the ground with the back. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the single back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
It'll be 3rd and long.
3rd down coming up.
Looking to pass. It's Lacy. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it out. It's Farrell. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They'll go to the fullback. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Fullback's got it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. The run from the shotgun. Oh, better look out! They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down.
First down for the offense.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Lacy. Throwing right. He's got it. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. From the gun, looking for a man. Caught. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's in for the touchdown. Well, this receiver is making this passing attack look like it's going against air.
No doubt, it does. It looks like it's on air. I tell you what, you got to find a way to rough this guy up a little bit. Be physical. Make sure he takes a toll instead of all these big plays he keeps making. Make him tired, physically dent him a little bit, make him have to work a little bit harder than he had been.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. He'll start this drive firing. Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. He's loose. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Scanning the field, it's Mooney. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the boot, looking for his man. Gets rid of it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Got a man, it's Wilkins. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's 1st down at the 27. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. A shot toward the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Right on target this time. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. They'll run the screen. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles!
It gets closer and closer to the end zone right here. You know what's coming as a defense. The offense has to be physical, and they were, and the back knew exactly where he had to get 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's perfect. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Marshall is ahead right now in Huntington, but that's not exactly Randy Moss out there controlling this game. Things are a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Bowling Green. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Fires one high and deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to throw, it's Lacey. Works the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. A completion, but not quite enough for the 1st down. 3rd down coming for this offense. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Finds his man. It's Wilkins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Second down coming up.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Cobb. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Third down coming.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. No one's going to get him. Touchdown. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
First and 10.
Handoff to the fullback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Second down.
Looking to throw, it's Mooney. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
That's a first down.
Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Gain of 21 on the play. Good enough.
They'll leave it with the lone back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Second down.
And the Eagles, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got it in the middle, it's Wilkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Third down coming.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his man down the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And it's a turnover on down.
Back to pass, it's Lacy. Just a short pass to the tight end. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. They punted away on 4th down. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Slithers into space. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Second down coming up.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. All wideouts, no backs. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. The give. He has the first and still on his feet. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on first and 10. Oh, he's got some space. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, first and 10 from the 20. The inside handoff. Quick step and go. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Now with a red zone opportunity.
On the snap, it's Harrington. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. And it's in there for a touchdown. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Extra point.
And they did tack on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cobb. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here comes the heat. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They want to run this quarterback. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Boyd. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Lacey. He's got an open man. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up second down.
The give to the back. There he goes. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Gain of 9.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
For the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Lee. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll run it to the right side. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Some misdirection with the counter. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Wants to throw. It's Mooney. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lee. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt.
7-yard line. Brings up 4th down.
And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Walker. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Harrington. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
3rd down coming up.
They'll try the right side. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Good, right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Handoff to the single back. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. Back to throw, it's Mooney. He's got the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Cobb. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Run it with the fullback. Shakes off the defender.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Leads it with the back. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.